Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the TCG-Blader, and in this video we're going to be looking at some Yu-Gi-Oh products. And of course, if you didn't see the thumbnail, it is for these Duelist advanced packs, as well as the Legendary 5Ds decks. So, sorry that there's a little bit here that came off because I took off the price sticker. So, in the back, for this we have like Yusei's deck, we have Akiza's deck, and we also have Crow's deck. So honestly, this would actually be like, these are really good. I like 5Ds. It was a fun series. Now I'll get onto those last. So we'll get to the packs that I bought. So how about that? Yeah, it's been a while since my last video. I think my last video was a Beyblade video. Absolute Axon Kicker, Chef de Novezes, Wake Up Mocha, Art Mage Masterwork Succession. Ooh, another Trapaholic. I've already got one of these, but this is a nice one to have. Spring, Mutiny in the Sky, Unbreakable Xyz Barrier, and Return of the Duelist. That's actually not so bad. Okay, moving on to the next pack. The Star Ham, Hushed Psychic Minister, Lunalite Silverhound. The Lunalites are pretty good. Power Patron. Ooh, Parallel Teleport. That's not so bad. Novellas Recipe Book. Whatever. Layer 19, Sun Incursion, Super Quantum Black. Spirit Poacher. I think that's... whatever. That thing. But, yeah, that's about it for that. And next pack. Starham again, Axon Kicker, Psychic Minister, the Link version of that card, RB Funk Doc, another super, Psychic Omnibuster, Genesis Cycle, ooh, Miracle Raven, not Mirage Raven, that thing, and last pack. Whew. Okay, well, we have Angry Burger, Super Quantum Fairy Zethan, another Wake Up Mocha, Leo Wizard the Dark Fiend, and Gaga Utopic Tactics. Okay, that's not so bad. Inferno of the Ashland, Recipe Book, Booyer the Dawn's Light, I think, and Omnibuster. Right, that's all of those cards right there. Now, of course, we'll get into the main product, which is the Legendary decks here. Wish I had the one that actually becomes a storage box. Would have been nice. But this was it. So, we got each of the decks here. So deck A, B, and C, as well as the little promo pack. So we'll get into that. We get a Chibi Stardust Dragon. That's actually pretty cool. Chibi Black Rose Dragon. Chibi Black Winged Dragon. That's actually pretty cool. Chibi Yusei Fudo Token, Chibi Akiza Izinski Token, and a Chibi Crow Hogan Token. That's actually pretty cool. Those are pretty nice. Right. We will first get into the first deck. However, will I open this? Now, these decks contain the new cards as well as old cards, so this is going to be very interesting. Okay, so we have, wish I could get comfortable. We have full speed warrior, so a new speed warrior. So that's actually not bad. Scrap Synchron, Synchro Fellowship, Junk Warrior Extreme, and Scrap Warrior. Yeah, so there's some new stuff in here, so that's actually not so bad. So we'll have a look at the full speed warrior. So it's wind attribute, level 2, warrior effect, 900 attack, defense of 400. Yeah, give me a second in the middle of something. Monsters you control mention Junk Warrior or a Synchro monster with warrior in the original name. Gain 900. Well, it's pretty good. You guys can read the effects. Be fine. Scrap Synchron, Synchro Fellowship, Junk Warrior Extreme, Scrap Warrior, Anchor Bolt Hedgehog, Crossroads Sonic Chick, One Way Synchro, Junk Synchron, a couple of them, Wheel Synchron, Stardust Synchron, a few of them, Revolution Synchron, Satellite Synchron, Assault Synchron, Jet Synchron, Junk Converter, a few of those. Doppel Warrior, Effect Veiler, Ash Blossom, Molcharmy Perulia. Okay, so those are all the monsters and whatnot, and the new spells and traps and stuff. Synchros, on your mark, get set, duel, tuning. Oh, there's even the alt art of tuning in there as well. That's actually cool. Duelist Genesis, Synchro Rumble, Clashing Souls, Scrap Fist, 1 for 1, which there was an alt art of that as well. Scrapyard, Call to the Grave, Cross-Out Detonator, ooh, Forbidden Droplet, that's good. Synchro Zone, Infinite Impermanence, ooh, the alt art of Junk Warrior, that's pretty cool. Junk Speeder, Stardust Dragon, Excel Synchro, Stardust Dragon, Orbital Synchron, Stardust Warrior, Shooting Star Dragon, and the Crimson Dragon. So, that is the Yusei deck. Now, I believe this is the Akiza deck, yep. Oof. It's a bit hard to get cards out of them. Wish they made it easier. Okay, so here we have the Akiza deck, I believe this is. So, Miracle Fertilizer, yeah, Black Garden, Basil Rose Shoot, I think that's pronounced. Blooming of the Darkest Rose. Ooh, an ultra rare Perialius, the Empress of Blossoms. That's pretty interesting. Lionflower Blossom, a few of those, the Black Rose, Spore, Rose Leather, Blue Rose Dragon, Ghost Dragon, Snow Rabbit, a couple of those, Red Rose, White Rose, Ghost Sister, Rose Princess, Rose Girl, Rocks Rose Dragon, ooh, Ruddy Rose Witch, and Molcharmy Meows. That's actually not so bad. Okay, so we have a Monster Reborn, that's actually interesting, Terraforming. Another Miracle Fertilizer, how about that? Yeah, an Ultra version. Black Garden of that as well. Fragrant Storm, Thorn of Malice, Frozen Rose, White Rose Cloister, another Basil Rose Shoe, but common. Infinite Impermanence, a couple of those. So, it's actually not so bad. I do like Black Rose, so it makes a lot of sense. So, Black Rose Dragon, Splendid Rose, White Rose Moonlight Dragon, Garden Rose Maiden, Cross Rose Dragon, Ruddy Rose Dragon, and Garden Rose Flora. Okay, so I got a couple of the Ruddy Rose, but not the new Rose. Okay, that's actually not so bad. I like that. That's a good deck. Overall, like, Black Rose is my favorite. Oh, my favorite, so it makes sense. Now moving on to the Crow deck, the Black Wings. Those will feature the old and the new Black Wings. So we have Vayu, the Emblem of Honor, Icarus Attack, Blackbird Close, Armor Master, Nothing, the Starlight. Gale the Whirlwind, that's... Isn't Gale Band or something? No, I think that's a different one. Borrow the Spear, Draw and Lockbird. Chris the Crack of Dawn. Sharngar the Waning Moon, I think that is. Oration Squall. Hermit Hand of Dust. A couple more. Joyous Springs. Simmering the Poison Wind, if you're him. Moonlit Chill. Vade Emblem of Wandering, if you're him. Shamal the Sandstorm, if you're him. Trinok the Snow Blast. Sudbury the Phantom Glimmer, if you're him. And Foolers. Okay, that's actually not so bad. So they got one each has a Moltrami in it. That's not so bad. Mystical Space Typhoon, Book of Moon, Black Whirlwind, Forbidden Chalice, Club of the Grave, Black Feather Whirlwind, a couple of them. Delta Crow Anti-Reverse, Blackwing Twin Shadow, Blackwing Armed Wing, Blackwing Silverwing the Ascendant, regular Blackwing Dragon there, Blackwing Full Armor Master, Blackwing the Salt Dragon, two of them, Boristorm the Wicked Wind, and two of them. That's actually not so bad. I do like the chibi versions of the main dragons though, so yeah, that's actually pretty cool. So boom, boom, and boom, as well as those as well. So of course I had to speed through. I'm needing to do dinner, so sorry about all that. You can pause and read whatever you need to read in terms of effects and whatnot. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos such as this and Beyblade as well. Make sure to hit the bell to get notified. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.